Amazing Grace Harmonic Tutorial Step 3. Adding dominants. In this step, we are going to start adding non-diatonic colours into the mix, specifically the flat 7 and sharpened 4th. In B flat major, the flat 7 is A flat and the sharpened 4th is E. The presence of the non-diatonic A flat opens up the possibility of B flat 7 chords, A flat being the flat 7 of B flat 7, and the presence of the non-diatonic E natural opens up the possibility to add C dominant 7th chords, E being the major third of C7. Remember, these colours are not found in the diatonic chords of B flat major. So here is the version we are going to look at in this video with added said dominant 7ths highlighted. You may well ask, why these notes, the sharpened 4th and flattened 7th? Well, the answer is because these notes add colour, they sound good and are logical, theoretically speaking. Let me explain. In bar 3, there is an E flat chord, chord 4 in B flat major. In many cases, melody and taste permitting, any chord can be preceded by its dominant chord, built a perfect 5th above its root. To find what is a perfect 5th above E flat, we just count up the scale 5 steps: E flat, F, G, A flat, and B flat. So the chord is B flat 7, which contains A flat, the flattened 7th. B flat 7 to E flat is a 5-to-1 chord progression in E flat major. So this is like a modulation to E flat major. However, it is not a modulation, as it is too short, and E flat major does not become the new home, root or tonic chord. So now the first 3 bars of the tune are as follows: B flat 7 to E flat. This A flat, to my sensibilities, is a bluesy sound. Would you agree? By the way, the A flat, the flat 7 of B flat, resolves neatly down a semitone to G, the 3rd of E flat major. In bars 9 to 11, this progression is repeated, however this time with an important ear-catching difference. This time, this flat 7 A flat is in the bass, which leads down to G in the next chord, the 3rd of E flat major. So let's listen. B flat 7 over A flat to E flat over G. And with a melody. This is a sound and progression to know and cherish. Okay so far? Now in bar 7 there is an F7 sus4 chord. Let's precede this by its dominant 7th chord, the chord built on the 5th degree of F major. So we count up the scale of F major. F, G, A, B flat, C is the 5th, and we build a chord on this degree and get the dominant 7th. This contains E natural, the sharpened 4th degree, in the key of B flat major. Let's listen to the original grassroots version at bar 5. And now the new version. This 2 chord for me produces an uplifting sensation. The melody note on the C7 is D, the 9th. Although this is not in the C7 chord, it is an agreeable sound, so we're going to use it and also include it in the chord, so the piano player can boost, if you like, this melody note. Remember, always kind listener, that these chord symbols are a shorthand. It is not obligatory to play every note. By the way, the 9th label here does include the dominant 7th. At bar 13 there is an E minor 7 flat 5. This name sounds already painful and complicated, but the sound is not painful. This chord is in fact acting as a substitution for C7. Let's look at these two chords side by side. You can see they share quite a few notes. A C7 chord could have been played here, but the E minor 7 flat 5 was chosen partly because the bass line has been descending since bar 9, B flat, A flat, G, F, and the E minor 7 flat 5 was chosen as the sound is subtly, pleasingly different from a regular C7 chord. In this version, at bar 4 there is also an added passing chord, C minor 7 add 4, which links the B flat root chord to the B flat over D chord, first inversion. The last new thing in this version occurs in bar 15. Listen. Instead of ending on 2 bars of B flat, these chords have been added, which provide soul and movement. This is a subtle variation of the chords heard in the Bill Withers classic, Lean on Me. If you enjoy and benefit from these kind of videos, please consider supporting future content by visiting the Jazzduets Patreon page. It really helps. Thanks for watching and see you in step 4, where we add the flat 6 sharp 5 sound and motion into the mix. Let's finish now by listening to the vocal version of what we have seen today.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved us.